Have you ever found yourself wondering why so many serious health events, like a stroke, seem to strike during those quiet, vulnerable early morning hours? It's a frightening thought. Isn't it the suddenness of it all? The way it can turn a life, and the lives of those we love, upside down in an instant. For many of us, especially as we move gracefully into our senior years, the fear of something so profound, so life-altering, can often linger just beneath the surface of our daily thoughts. It's a painful reality that these moments of crisis often catch us off guard, leaving us feeling helpless and vulnerable. But what if I told you there's a surprising truth? A hidden connection between our seemingly innocent morning routines and this very real risk. What if the key to safeguarding your precious health, particularly your brain and heart, lies in subtle shifts to habits you've likely been doing for years? Perhaps without a second thought today, we're going to unlock a secret, a profound wisdom passed down, dare I say, from the insights of Japan's oldest doctor in this video. We're going to gently explore 5 common morning habits that many of us unknowingly embrace, habits that can significantly and unnecessarily raise our risk of stroke. We'll uncover how these seemingly small actions, right at the start of our day, can create a silent strain on our cardiovascular system. And don't worry, this isn't about dramatic overhaul. It's about simple, practical adjustments that can make a world of difference. So, settle in, take a comfortable breath, and watch to the very end, because what you discover might just surprise you and empower you to truly change your mornings for the better, giving you peace of mind and a healthier future. Let's dive right into the very first habit, one that many of us are guilty of, often without realizing the silent strain it puts on our bodies, especially our hearts and brains, right at the start of the day. Picture this: your alarm goes off, or perhaps the morning light streams in, and your immediate instinct is to spring out of bed, to get your day started, to rush to the bathroom, or to tackle that first cup of coffee. We've been conditioned to think that this sudden burst of energy, this immediate readiness, is a sign of vitality. But for those of us in our golden years, or anyone with even a whisper of a predisposition to cardiovascular concerns, this abrupt transition from a lying, resting state to an upright, active one can be a significant, yet often overlooked, morning risk factor for stroke. Think about it for a moment. All night long, as you've slept peacefully, your body has been in a state of calm. Your heart rate is slower, your blood pressure is naturally lower, and your blood vessels are relaxed. It's a wonderful, restorative period. But when you suddenly jolt upright, your body has to work incredibly hard, very quickly. To adjust to gravity, your blood pressure needs to rise rapidly to ensure enough blood reaches your brain and other vital organs against the downward pull. For a young, healthy individual, this physiological dance happens smoothly and efficiently. Their blood vessels are elastic, their heart is robust, and they can adapt almost instantly. However, as we age, our blood vessels can become a little stiffer, a little less pliable. They might have a bit of plaque buildup, or they might not dilate and constrict as readily as they once did. When you combine this natural aging process with a sudden, forceful demand for blood pressure elevation, you create a momentary, but significant, surge. This sudden spike in blood pressure puts immense stress on the delicate walls of your blood vessels, particularly those leading to the brain. It's like taking a garden hose that's been gently trickling water and suddenly cranking the faucet to full blast, causing the hose to strain and potentially burst. This sudden, unmanaged pressure can dislodge plaque, leading to a clot, or even cause a weakened blood vessel to rupture, both scenarios leading to a stroke. The wisdom from Japan's oldest doctor often emphasizes harmony and gradual transitions, recognizing the body's innate need for gentle care, especially in the morning. He would likely suggest that instead of battling against your body's natural waking rhythm, you embrace it with patience. So, what's the actionable step here? It's wonderfully simple, yet profoundly effective practice, what we can call a gradual wake-up. Instead of launching yourself out of bed, take a few minutes, even just 2 or 3. to slowly transition from sleep to wakefulness while still lying down. Perhaps stretch your arms and legs gently, as if you're a cat waking from a long nap. Wiggle your toes, flex your ankles, gently rotate your wrists. Allow your body to slowly come online. Then, slowly push yourself up to a seated position at the edge of your bed. Don't rush this step. Sit there for a minute or two, letting your body fully adjust to the upright posture. Take a few deep, conscious breaths. Feel your feet on the floor. Only then, when you feel steady and your head is clear, should you slowly rise to a standing position. This gentle, deliberate approach allows your cardiovascular system the time it needs to gradually increase blood pressure and circulation, avoiding that dangerous sudden surge. It's a mindful way to honor your body's natural processes and significantly reduce that morning stroke risk. This isn't about being lazy. It's about being wise. It's about giving your precious heart and brain the kind of gentle start they deserve every single day. Imagine starting your day feeling composed, grounded, rather than jolted and rushed. This one small shift can set a calmer, healthier tone for your entire day, reducing the silent stress on your system. Now that we've discussed the importance of a gentle start to your day, let's move on to another crucial morning habit that can have a profound impact on your stroke risk. Now that we've understood the profound importance of a gentle start to your day, allowing your body to gradually awaken without that harmful rush, let's look at another common morning habit that could be silently putting your health at risk. A habit that many of us simply overlook: neglecting morning hydration. Think about it. You've just gone 6, 7, perhaps even 8 hours without a single drop of water. Your body, during those hours of sleep, has still been working hard, repairing, regenerating, and performing countless metabolic processes that consume water. You've been breathing, sweating imperceptibly, and even just existing consumes fluids. So, by the time you wake up, your body is in a state of mild dehydration. This isn't just about feeling a little thirsty. It has direct implications for your blood and your cardiovascular system, making it another crucial point highlighted by the principles of long-term health, much like what Japan's oldest doctor would advocate. When you're dehydrated, even slightly, your blood actually becomes thicker. Imagine trying to pump thick molasses through a pipe compared to free-flowing water. It requires much more effort. Your heart has to work harder to push this denser blood through your arteries and veins. This increased workload elevates your blood pressure, and thick blood is also more prone to forming clots. These clots, as we know, are a primary cause of ischemic strokes, where a blood clot blocks blood flow to the brain. So, simply put, starting your day in a dehydrated state makes your blood stickier and harder to circulate, directly increasing your stroke risk. The solution to this, fortunately, is wonderfully simple and accessible to everyone. The actionable step here is to make it your absolute first morning ritual: drink a full glass of plain water upon waking. Even before you reach for that cherished cup of coffee or tea, many traditional health practices, including some from Japan, suggest warm water, or water at room temperature, as it's gentler on the digestive system and is absorbed more easily by the body than ice-cold water. Imagine setting a glass of water on your nightstand the night before. So it's literally the first thing you see and reach for. This simple act rehydrates your system, helps thin your blood, and kickstarts your metabolism gently. It's like giving your internal engine a gentle, clean rinse before you ask it to perform its daily tasks. This one glass of water can make your blood flow more freely, reduce the strain on your heart, and significantly lower the risk of clot formation. It's a profound act of self-care, demanding so little but giving back so much in terms of cardiovascular health. Now, let's seamlessly transition to our third crucial morning habit, one that ties directly into what you're putting into your body, or perhaps what you're not consuming: an unhealthy breakfast, or worse yet, skipping breakfast altogether. The first meal of the day isn't just about satisfying hunger. It's about setting the stage for your energy levels, blood sugar stability, and overall metabolic health for the entire day. Neglecting this crucial meal, or filling it with the wrong kinds of fuel can create a ripple effect that directly impacts your stroke risk. When you skip breakfast, your body goes into a prolonged fasting state, which can lead to unstable blood sugar levels. Your body will eventually resort to breaking down stored energy, and this can lead to cravings later in the day for quick fixes, often sugary snacks, or refined carbohydrates, which then cause blood sugar spikes and crashes. Over time, these consistent fluctuations can contribute to insulin resistance, inflammation, and increased risk factors for type 2 diabetes, all of which are known contributors to cardiovascular disease and stroke. It's like trying to run a marathon on an empty tank, then suddenly trying to fill it with low-quality fuel. Your system struggles to find balance. And what about an unhealthy breakfast? Think about those quick, convenient options often loaded with refined sugars, processed grains, and unhealthy fats, sugary cereals, pastries, white toast with sugary jams, or heavily processed breakfast meats. While they might offer a momentary energy boost, they provide little sustained nutrition. Instead, they contribute to chronic inflammation, elevate unhealthy cholesterol levels, and can lead to weight gain, all powerful risk factors for stroke. For instance, a breakfast high in saturated and trans fats can contribute to plaque buildup in your arteries, narrowing them and making them more susceptible to blockages. A breakfast high in simple sugars causes immediate blood sugar spikes, which stress your pancreas and, over time, can damage blood vessel linings. The wisdom imparted by long-lived health philosophies emphasizes balance and nourishment. So, the actionable step here is to prioritize a balanced, nutrient-rich breakfast. Every single day, focus on whole, unprocessed foods. Think about combining lean protein, healthy fats, complex carbohydrates, and fiber. For example, oatmeal with berries and a sprinkle of nuts, scrambled eggs with a side of avocado and whole grain toast, or Greek yogurt with fruit and seeds. These options provide sustained energy, stabilize blood sugar, keep you feeling full, and deliver essential nutrients that support heart and brain health. They help keep your blood pressure and cholesterol levels in a healthier range, reducing the strain on your arteries. Imagine starting your day with a meal that truly nourishes you, feeling energized and clear-headed, rather than sluggish or craving more sugar. This conscious choice to properly fuel your body in the morning is a powerful act of stroke prevention, laying a foundation of health that carries through your entire day. Next, we'll dive into how even your morning pick-me-up could be adding an unnecessary burden, and how a calmer morning can truly protect you. We've covered 3 crucial morning habits so far: the gentle awakening, the vital first sip of water, and the nourishing power of a balanced breakfast. Each of these lays a fundamental stone in the pathway to better health, particularly in safeguarding against stroke. But let's delve into the final 2 habits that Japan's oldest doctor would likely highlight as particularly important for stroke prevention, especially as we age and our bodies require a little more care and consideration. Our 4th habit involves that beloved morning ritual for many: excessive or immediate caffeine intake. For countless individuals, the day simply doesn't begin until that first cup of coffee or tea, and for many, in moderation. Caffeine isn't necessarily problematic. However, the timing and quantity can make a significant difference, particularly when it comes to stroke risk. Consuming a large amount of caffeine immediately after waking, especially on an empty stomach, can lead to a sudden and significant spike in blood pressure and heart rate. Think about it. Your body is already gently trying to raise its blood pressure from its sleeping state. Adding a powerful stimulant like caffeine into that equation, particularly when your system is still delicate and receptive, can push it into an unhealthy zone. For individuals who already have underlying conditions such as hypertension, or even undiagnosed high blood pressure, this sudden jolt can be dangerous. It forces the heart to work harder and faster, and the arteries to constrict, creating a moment of increased stress on the entire cardiovascular system. Over time, or in susceptible individuals, these repeated morning spikes can contribute to the hardening and narrowing of arteries, or even increase the risk of a clot forming or dislodging due to the sudden pressure. It's like asking an older, already somewhat tired engine to suddenly redline the moment you turn the key, rather than letting it warm up gently. The actionable step here isn't necessarily to give up your morning coffee if you enjoy it and it agrees with you. Instead, it's about timing and moderation. Consider waiting for at least 30 to 60 minutes after you've gently woken up and had your glass of water before enjoying your first caffeinated beverage. This allows your body to naturally adjust and stabilizes your blood pressure before adding a stimulant. Also, consider the size of your cup, perhaps a slightly smaller serving, or even opting for green tea, which has a lower caffeine content and beneficial antioxidants, could be a gentler alternative for some. This mindful approach allows you to still enjoy your morning ritual without subjecting your heart and blood vessels to unnecessary strain. It's about respecting your body's natural rhythms and introducing stimulants with care. Finally, let's talk about our fifth morning habit, one that's perhaps less tangible, but no less impactful: rushing and morning stress. We live in a world that often celebrates busyness, where the morning scramble has become an almost accepted way of life. Waking up late, rushing to get dressed, frantically preparing breakfast, worrying about traffic or appointments. This cascade of mental and physical stress can have a profound negative effect on your stroke risk. When you're under stress, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are designed for short-term fight or flight responses, and they immediately raise your heart rate and blood pressure, diverting blood flow to your muscles and preparing you for action. While this is helpful in a true emergency, chronic or repeated morning stress, day after day, week after week, keeps your body in a heightened state of alert. Elevated cortisol levels over time can contribute to inflammation throughout the body, increase blood sugar, and even encourage the buildup of belly fat, all of which are known risk factors for cardiovascular disease and stroke. Imagine trying to drive a car with the accelerator pressed down constantly, even when you're just idling. The engine is constantly under strain, wearing out faster. Your body experiences similar wear and tear from chronic morning stress. The wisdom of Japan's oldest doctor would undoubtedly emphasize the importance of inner peace and calm, even amidst the demands of daily life. So, what's the actionable step? It's about cultivating a calmer, more intentional morning. This might involve planning your outfit the night before, preparing your breakfast ingredients, or setting your alarm just 10 or 15 minutes earlier than usual to create a buffer. Use this extra time not for more tasks, but for stillness. Perhaps it's a moment of quiet reflection, a few deep breathing exercises, or simply sitting in silence with your warm cup of water before the day's activities begin. The goal is to consciously lower your stress levels before they even have a chance to rise. By reducing that morning stress, you're actively keeping your blood pressure stable, decreasing inflammation, and giving your cardiovascular system a much-needed break. It's a proactive choice to protect your precious health, allowing your mornings to be a source of peace, not pressure. So, you see, it all comes down to respecting our bodies in those delicate morning hours. From the very moment we rise, to what we drink and eat, and even how we manage our thoughts and pace. It's about choosing a gentle transition rather than an abrupt jolt. Nourishing ourselves with life-giving water and wholesome food. Considering how and when we introduce stimulants. And perhaps most importantly, embracing a sense of calm and unhurried intention. These aren't monumental changes, but rather small, consistent adjustments that, when practiced day after day, weave together a powerful tapestry of protection for your heart and brain. Remember, small changes truly can make a big difference to your health and happiness. Each gentle stretch, each conscious sip of water, each calm breath you take in the morning is a step towards a healthier, more vibrant you, reducing that invisible strain that can lead to serious health events. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 morning habits resonates most with you? Have you tried any of these changes? And what difference have you noticed in your energy levels, your overall well-being, or even just your peace of mind? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, because your insights and your journey can inspire and help so many others in our wonderful community who are also striving to live their best lives. If this video has opened your eyes to new possibilities for transforming your morning routine and safeguarding your health, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up. Your support truly helps us reach more people who can benefit from these gentle, life-affirming practices, and for more helpful content designed to empower you to live your best life at every age. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. You have the incredible power to transform your mornings and proactively safeguard your health, giving yourself the gift of greater peace and vitality. Embrace these gentle changes and truly live your best life at every age. Until next time, take good care and cherish every precious morning.